Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buffaloes will put toe together and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Northwestern's offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
To the air, it's Perkins. Finds his man down the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Hunt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Colorado's offense will go to work for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to... But the question... can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he...
There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis to throw. Here's the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And they'll just down it right. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All bottled up and out. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give out of the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. So after the defense got him up with a quick bucket, a 2-0 lead, and they go to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lewis wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the
running room in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. No room to return, but no. That, and they'll have it at the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Farrell. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Wagner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Perkins. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. Heat on. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? To the air, it's Perkins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It falls incomplete. Do it for the quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that run game.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Buffaloes will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. That is no good. Still up by 5. That chance to put a little padding on it, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return. 7-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Lewis wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it. He'll call for the fair catch and be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Covey. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The snap sets up the throw. Sets up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. Really nice job all the way around. Couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Lewis to throw. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good. This defense has set them up with a big play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he'll work his way on the return out to the line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads it left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something. 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
That's a good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The sure hands, it's Wagner. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Motion from the back. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. In the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Quick handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder. And welcome in to the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got a little space. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lewis wants to pass. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a third and long. Tight end now in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The Buffaloes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
a nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease to the left. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Perkins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Now on the return. And they'll down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Hand off from the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st down here for the offense. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 2nd.
Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. He's going for it all. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wagner. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. The inside handoff. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Perkins. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Thought he had it and couldn't. Through the uprights. He missed it. And they missed the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Throws to the wideout, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, what a move to get open. Return's going to get it up around midfield. Down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back to throw, it's Perkins. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for room. It's Bellamy. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, we're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And they're just what you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires left. Complete downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, he's got some space. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Northwestern making quick work on this drive. The give to the lone running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. He's going to take off. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Now they're going to throw it. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll pull it down. Stopped short of the marker.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They want that clock to run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Powers through the defender. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. The Buffaloes get enough for the 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
The offense will use a timeout clock as stop with 22 seconds left. And the Buffaloes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. To run out the... Try to win. Our ball, 1st down.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Perkins. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away to push the ball down the field. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a throw downfield late. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
25 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That was pretty to me.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.